To me, the sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin, Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks, no better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make a sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like trying to find out, find out.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. And look at this Packers defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
This is an offense that's number 1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Those wide receiver screens like that, isn't that what they said they wanted to implement more in the game plan this week?
They certainly did, because they felt like they had an advantage with their receivers out in open space. They thought they could make the first guy miss like a punt returner and then pick up.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now there's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, set, go.
Off the play fake, Love. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, but sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yellow, 43.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
Set.
Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop it behind the line for a second straight play. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready, break.
Play action this time with Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Down the right sideline. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 66 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Down the left sideline. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Really good coverage all over the field. That took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. They can't tackle him. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On play action. Love to throw. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Packers will
Love throwing for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Good strike, throw, and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? They used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they come to football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially walked-up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. Both teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
13 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're going to take a little bit of risk there, because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Ready.
To the air again, Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow, 22.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Love. A complete once again to Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. just a yard or two shy of the 30.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Hey, Silver. Yanni.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Bijan Robinson, 52 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14.
Lions 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They can have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, go get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be cleared out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. And then we'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up their
on 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around 30. They push it back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Gibbs again, and this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd the 27-yard line.
He hits his target, left side, Watson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 50 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting the shorts.
Loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Good. Set. No touch.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to the 46-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Retention time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Good. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Alpha.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to let it go again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again in the 4th. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. And the Packers pick it up. A little careless with the football. He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Watch it. 50. Green. Red. Yellow. Set. Go.
Love now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Love looking to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards.
1st down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd down. Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Andrew McCulba. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all